Hey, welcome to Flemdog Science. Today we're going to be balancing equations. I thought today we could do this one. So we have our iron oxide reacting with our lead bromide, and that's going to make our iron bromide and lead oxide. So let's see how we do that. First, let's write it down. Fe2O3 plus PbBr4, iron, Fe2O3, and lead O2. All right, so how do we balance that? Our main principle of balancing, which if you've seen our other videos on balancing, this will be recap, but just in case, our main principle is this is like a scale here, and these need to be equal. So all of the irons on this side need to be equal to the irons on that side. All of the oxygens need to be equal. This is called conservation of mass. We could start anywhere and balance this out, but right now we have 2 irons. This 2 goes to that iron, whereas over here there's no number, which means there's 1 iron. And the way that I increase the number of irons, I can't change it here. That's cheating. It changes the actual molecule, but I can put a 2 out front. That now tells me I have 2 irons and I have this 3 Brs 2 times. So if I have 3 Brs 2 times, that is 6. And the visual of this sometimes is helpful just to see what we're talking about. We have iron, and this probably wouldn't be the shape that it actually make, but we have 3 Brs that are these negative anions surrounding our positive iron here. And we just said we have 2 of them. So iron, Br, Br, Br. So we can see that currently we have 2 of these 3, so 6 bromides and 2 irons. I'll put just some dots between these just to show that they're connected. All right. We've balanced the iron, and the bromide has 6, whereas over here, oh man, we got 4. Okay, what is the first number that 6 and 4 go into? Because we just said we have 6 bromines over here, whereas over here we got 4. And the first thing 6 and 4 go into is 12. So we're going to have to adjust this a little. So that means if I do this side first, let's say that 4 times what? So I have 4 of these. 4 times what is going to give me 12? Well, I'm going to need 3 of them. So I'll put that 3 right out front there. And that means I have 12 bromides, whereas over here now, I had said it was 2, but that no longer functions. In order to get 12, I'm going to need this 4 times. So I would need this and that again and again. So let me put a 4 right there. And that just told us that we have Fe, I'll draw these smaller, Br, 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 and then there's another one, kind of run out of space, Fe, Br, Br, Br. Okay, so we got 4 of those. I'll put little circles around so you can see where one ends and the next one begins. There you go. So we got 4 of those. Okay, what about the rest of it though? So that got us bromide was balanced. Iron, we have 4. Okay, if I have 4 irons on this right side, we call the right side the reactants. Then I'm going to need 4 irons on the left side of my products. Okay, so currently I have this iron oxide compound here. So I'll just draw not the actual structure, but we got 2 irons with 3 oxygens that are around it. And so we can see that we have 1, 2, 3 oxygens and 1, 2 irons. And we need to get to 4 irons, so I'm going to need this 2 times. Again, I'm just drawing this simply, so we got a reference point here. So that gets me 4 irons. And the way that I show each one of these groups is I have 2 of them. So I'm going to put a 2 coefficient out front. So I have 2 of those. All right, so I've now balanced my iron. I've balanced, I haven't done oxygen yet, and I haven't done lead yet. Well, let's do this lead one. We could come back. We could do either one. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's do oxygen. Why not? Normally I like to balance oxygen last. So that's kind of like a personal fave of mine, but we can do it. We can do it right now. 3 oxygens 2 times, which is 6, and 2, how many times will I need that? 2? I'll need it. So again, we had 6 oxygens right here. And on this side, I have Pb and 2 oxygens. And in order to get 6 oxygens, I'm going to need this Pb with the oxygens stuck to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to need 3 of those. Right there. So the way that I show that is by putting my coefficient of 3 right out front. And hopefully, the great thing with these is when the last one works out, I have 3 leads, and over here we can see I have 3 leads already. So just double checking that. It's always good to double check. I have 2 irons 2 times for 4 irons, and I have 1 iron 4 times for 4 irons. I have 3 oxygens 2 times for 6 oxygens. I have 2 oxygens 3 times for 6 oxygens. So everyone's balanced so far. I have 1 lead 3 times for 3 leads, and I have 1 lead 3 times for 3 leads, and I have 4 bromides 3 times for 12 bromides, 4 times 3, and I have 3 bromides 4 times, 3 times 4 for 12 bromides. So we can see everything is all balanced. I hope that helps you with your balancing journey, and let me know what questions you have for balancing or other chemistry things. We can work those out together. I'll see you soon. Wonder, oh wonder.